have noticed that we're changing one of the words. Yeah, so shevet achot gam yachad. Achiot. Okay, that's true. Achiot gam yachad. We'll figure it out. And that's because achim is technically brothers or all-encompassing male, but this is Sisterhood Shabbat.
You don't have to clip it on. It should.
Hello. Hello. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome to the Sisterhood Shabbat today on the 19th of June, 2026. And we have a lovely service for you tonight. I am Erica Shirk. If you don't know me, I am one of the co-leaders for this upcoming year here with Lynn. She's also going to be joining me. And tonight we honor the sisters who came before us and the future ones. But since it is Juneteenth, I also want to highlight the diversity that was within our own communities. And so tonight you're going to notice in our handbook that we have some very diverse readings and songs. So, as we always begin with candle lighting, I would like to invite up to the bima both Lynn, who is already here, as well as Janie, and they will be doing the reading and lighting the Shabbat candles. Please join. You have that? Yeah, you can take that.
Just as you create light from a rainbow, so do you create us in colorful spectrum. These Shabbat candles illuminate the wonders you, Adonai, have given us. May we bless your diverse creation through these Shabbat candles of light. Hineni, here I am, a reflection of your brightness in kindness, peace, and love. Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. Blessed art you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the lights of Shabbat.
We're going to make sure you're unmuted, though.
Yeah, unmuted.
Okay, but not on.
I am on. Nope, I'm
Yes.
not on.
Page, we are going to continue with Lechadodi on pages 20 and 21. We will sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. And on the 9th verse, rise in body or spirit and face the entrance. And the 9th verse. on the 9th verse rise. This is a newer melody, one we have not done before in our congregation.
It's actually newer in general.
Yes.
It's actually very recently released by Alana Jagoda.
Let's do that again.
לך דודי לקראת כלה, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבורך, השמיענו אל מיוחד אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד לשם כל תפארת ולתהילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה לראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Verse 5. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, 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 שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלי נגלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי בשלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
No, sorry. I'd like to invite Irene to lead us in the Chati Kaddish and Baruch. Please find the words on page 26 and 28.
Yikadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah. Bialma divrach irute v'yamlich malchute. B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvizman kariv, vimeru, amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevorach, le'olam u'al me'al maya, yitbarach, yitbarach v'yishtabach, V'pa'ar v'roman v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitale v'yithalal Shemei dekudesha brichu la'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran bialma v'meru amen.
Please rise in body or spirit for Baruch Hu, page 28.
I lie, lie, I lie, 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 yai, lie, 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 yai, lie, lie, yai, lie, 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 yai, lie, 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 yai, lie. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. I'd like to invite Ariel and Adria up for a reading, and please remain standing.
I'm also going to invite sisterhood members who are participating in the service, if you know you're coming up next, to start heading up to the bima, the prayer before.
Ma'ariv Avarim, weaving sacred strands. As each single strand of yarn lends its special radiance to the complete meaning, so does each woman here enhance our worship services. As each thread reinforces the warp and woof of the whole, so each sisterhood nurtures and sustains the women of Reformed Judaism. As each color of the setting sun creates the glory of the sunset, so does each of our voices in prayer blend and grow in strength and spirituality.
May the sharing of this Shabbat inspire us to recognize the miracle of our heritage and our ability to strengthen our Judaism. May we be blessed with the voices to transmit our knowledge to our congregation and to the generations that follow. Our God and God of our mothers and fathers, give us the strength and the understanding to weave this tapestry of our holiness into a wondrous whole, which our loved ones can use as a guide for their lives. We would like to invite up Melissa and Bonnie to come to the bima for the next reading that we'll read right into the Shema.
Okay. You're honest. No, you're fine. Thank you.
The stillness of the surrounding hills brings Shabbat to life. As we come together to pray and give thanks, we give thanks for the beauty that is ours to behold. We give thanks for being in this time and place. We give thanks for our family of friends, as we share this moment of special joy. As our voices join together, our voices become one. Our hearts become one, and we each marvel at the emotions within us, feelings that come from deep within and go beyond measure. Because of this connection we call sisterhood. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Emo Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod, Malchuto Leolam Vaed. You may be seated. Please join me on page 36 in our prayer books for the Via Hafta. Okay. Via Hafta. Sorry. Hafta. Et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levcha u'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele Asher Anochi Mitzavecha Hayom Alevavecha Vishinantam Levanecha Vidibarta Bam Beshivtecha Bavetecha Uvlechtecha Vaderek Uvshakbecha Uvkumecha Ukshartam Ut Ayatecha Vehayu letatafot beineinecha uktavtam amezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru vasitem et kol mitzvotai vitem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem, Asher Hotzeiti Etchem, Me'eretz Mitzrayim, Liot Lachem, Elohim, Ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem, Emet. I would like to invite Marlene, Maddie, and Sarah to the Bima for the Geula and responsive reading found on the handout.
Please refer to the booklet for Geula titled Let Freedom Ring and join us responsively. Okay.
Page 6 in your handout.
Let Freedom Ring, A Covenant of Justice by Cantor Lisa Levine. Responsive reading.
I hold a prayer in my heart for the world, where poverty and hunger are seldom heard. Hatred is gone, our planet is safe, and we all have what we need, where everyone is treated with dignity. Let freedom ring, let righteousness roll down.
The time has come to draw a line in the sand, to erase the lines of color, bring justice to our land. We'll walk the walk, we'll fight the fight, we'll sing the songs until we've broken all the barriers and righted all the wrongs. Let freedom ring, let righteousness roll down like a mighty stream.
The day is short, our task is great, our struggle goes on, until we shatter all the ceilings and open all the doors. And united we'll stand, united we'll march, united we'll rise. We'll tear down the walls together and dance into the light. Let freedom ring, let righteousness roll down like a mighty stream.
I would like to now invite our rabbi and Dr. Kosola up to the bima for the Mikra Mocha, found on page 40 in your prayer books.
And also hold on to page, I think it's like 342-ish.
It is 342 in the middle.
Is it bad that I remember that off the top?
It's fantastic that you remember that off the top of your head. Dance the whole night long. And Miriam was a weaver of unique variety. The tapestry she wove was one which sang our history. With every thread she crafted with delight. A woman touched with spirit, she dances toward the light. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance, they dance the whole night long. As Miriam stood upon the shores and gazed across the seas, the wonder of this miracle she soon came to believe. Whoever thought the sea would part with an outstretched hand, and we would pass to freedom and march to the promised land. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance, they dance the whole night long. And Miriam the prophet took a timbrel in her hand, and all the women followed her just as she had planned. And Miriam raised her song and sang with praise and might. We just lived through a miracle, we're gonna dance tonight. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance and dance the whole night long. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance, they dance the whole night long. Mi chamocha ba'eli Adonai, mi chamocha neder b'kodesh. Nora tehilot osef eleh, nora tehilot osef eleh. פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל.
I would like to now invite Donna up for Hashkivenu. You have a hot mic.
Do you prefer this mic or this mic?
This is fine. Just a little too close to the back.
Okay, are we ready? Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu, L'Shalom. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu, L'Shalom. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu, L'Shalom. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'achol Israel, ve'achol Yerushalayim.
We continue with, oh, I lost my page. Vishamru, page 44.
All right, thank you. Meshameru v'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asot et HaShabbat lidorotam Meritolam, meritolam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti leolam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti leolam. Ki sheshet yamim asa את השמיים והארץ, וביום השביעי שבת, שבת ויהי נפש.
All right. I would like to now invite Julia up to the bima. Oh, I'm like, you were over there. I started having a panic there for a minute. I would like to invite Julia up to the bima. Thank you. Do I have any other readings? Oh, I'm caught. You're caught. Next one.
Please join me for the Adonai Sifatai Tiftach found on pages 46, leading into the silent-ish prayer through page 52. Please rise in body or spirit. Adonai Sifatai Tiftach ufia kitehi latecho. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibur v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, v'Konei Hachol, v'Zocher Chastei Avot v'Imachot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. Morit hatal, mechalkel chaim bechesed, mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, somek noflim verofech oholim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato, Lishenei avar, micha mocha bal gevurot, umida melach, melech meimit umechaye, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'emanata lechachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai mechaye hakol. Kadosh kadosh, ukadoshim b'chol yom yahalelu kasela. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. And now continue with your own silent prayer.
Hamer Leolam Achol V'Hayam Rishru Shel Hamayim Berach Hashamayim Tfilat Hadam Achol V'Hayam Rishru Shel Hamayim Berach Hashamayim Tfilat Hadam. I want to do English. Oh God, my God, I pray that these things never end. The sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart, the sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart.
Hello? Okay, this is on. Great. We are now at the point in our service where we want to remember those who are suffering or in need of healing. And so if you have somebody you would like to remember, if you could please raise your hand and I'll hold mine out to call on you. Yes? Okay. And I invite Donna up to sing Misha Bara.
words from Yishverach can be found on page 253.
Thank you.
Bisheberach Yavotenu Mekor HaBrecha Imotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu Mekor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with reflua Shema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Okay, now we are going to do our moments of gratitude, and I have my co-partner in crime for this coming year, Lynn, up here to help me with this. So I'm going to pass the mic over to her while I grab some things. Yeah?
Okay, so everybody think for about 3 seconds, because in the matter of time, we all want to say something that's wonderful that happened to us this week and shout it out. Okay, so my whole family's here. That's mine. Y'all go, come on, come on, come on. Shout it out. Let's go. Shout it out. Yay, your grandbaby. Anything else? What else? Shout it out, shout it out. Yay. Flowers, lots of flowers, yay. Everybody happy? Yes. I'm very happy. Yay. Yeah. Yay for fathers. Yes. It's my pleasure to make my husband a father.
You're doing the minute. Okay. Oh, okay, so we have the Mensch Award of the Year, and is Deborah still here? Ah! She's right there. Okay. You're presenting it, don't forget. Okay, yeah. So, yes, so Manny is who we are giving the Mensch of the Year award to. Unfortunately, he was unable to make it tonight, so Deborah is going to be in his stead, and so Lynn's going to say a few words.
We wanted to honor Manny because, well, he will do anything. He can do anything, and he lets us ask him to do everything. I've seen that man wash more dishes. I've seen him run back and forth in the kitchen like a lunatic, but yet totally under control. And I know that he has done fabulous things for our congregation, our sisterhood. Everybody loves him. We love him. Well, yeah, and the sycamore tree. I mean, you know, that was very helpful. So he does so much. I can't even list it all. So we did want to honor him, and we're so happy that Deborah can at least accept this on his behalf. And please let him know I will. Our appreciation is deep. Okay, and there's a gift in here for him. Maybe you want him to open it at home. I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll have him
but,
open that.
But we really do appreciate it, and we want to honor him. So
thank you.
Give him big hugs.
I was told this week that I was told this week by a customer that he said my wife loves him more than she loves me. So yeah. I hear these things a lot.
All right.
Yeah.
You too. Thank you. And you take that. Okay.
Okay, I would now like to invite Maddie up to the bima to present the Woman of Valor Award.
Yeah. Okay. If you were to use all of the attributes of detail-oriented, tenacious, competent, resourceful, hardworking, responsible, and add to that nurturing, trusted friend, one who thinks of others, that would be my dear friend and sister, Janie Doctor. Janie has been in charge of Mishloach Manot procurement, as well as being an engaged and committed member of that committee. You can always count on her to follow through. She was a huge part in the process of buying our new dishwasher and has been the TBE building chair for as long as I can remember. I am delighted to present Janie with Sisterhood's Women of Valor certificate. Would you come up, Janie? She's getting a gift that didn't come in time, plus her certificate. So, okay. She's speechless for a change.
And now, and for all these blessings, we say, and for all these blessings and more, we say, Amen. Okay. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shemcha, ucha nei lahadot. Rabbi, please come up to the bima for a sermon and special blessing.
I'm going to turn that over to Rabbi Sarah.
Yeah, Rabbi Sarah's coming up. Yeah, this was a last-minute edit.
One rabbi's very like another.
Thank you so much.
Shabbat Shalom. So it is an honor. I was asked to participate in the installation service, which we're going to have in a few moments, which is a great honor. Sisterhood is near and dear to my heart and has been for many years. And Rabbi Gorman asked me if I would share a few words of Torah before that, our installation. So our Torah portion this week is called Chukat, which could mean statute, it could mean decree. And let me tell you, there's some kind of strange and mysterious statutes and decrees found in this particular Torah portion. But in a bird's eye view, sort of zooming out, we see that in Parshat Chukat, we're finding the final leg of the Israelites' journey to the Promised Land. They are so close. This journey has been a journey with a lot of forward motion and a lot of setbacks. And in this Torah portion, we find a really major setback. When the Israelites pause on their journey, they settle for a time in an area called Kadesh in the wilderness of Tzin. Kadesh, that means holy, so they stayed at a holy place. But a tragedy hit the people when Miriam, the prophetess, dies and is buried there in the desert. The people seem to lose hope at this point in time. And they are in an arid place, and there's not enough water for themselves or for their rocks. In our Midrash, we hear that Miriam was responsible for finding wells she cannot help. They begin to panic. And I think if we all know human beings, we know that when someone is infected with panic and fear, it can become infectious to the whole body of people, and pretty soon hysteria sets in, and particularly if you're in the desert and there's no water. So the Israelites appeal to Moses and Aaron, as they're wont to do, and Moses and Aaron go to God and ask for help so that the people don't die in the desert. God comes through, says, come and gather the people. Here's the rock. You probably know this story. God tells Moses to speak to the rock. I don't know. We don't know why. Moses, whether it's the panic, the hysteria, I've had enough. I've had it up here with these people who cannot trust in God. But for whatever reason, instead of speaking to the rock, Moses takes a staff and he whacks it twice. And that is a grave error, as it turns out. Water comes out, abundant water. The people are saved once again, but in this mysterious decree that we really can't understand, Moses and Aaron are both told that they will not be able to enter the promised land. So in this Torah portion, they go through some places that don't allow them to go. They have to have some battles. The Israelites prevail. They find themselves at Mount Hor. So they've just lost Miriam. They unsettle themselves. They go again toward the final journey, and they arrive at Mount Hor, where God tells Moses to go take his brother Aharon, Aaron, and his nephew Eleazar up to the mountain, kind of reminiscent of that going up to the mountain of Abraham with his son Isaac. Go up to the mountain, and God tells Moses in a new decree to divest his brother from the high priesthood, take off his priestly garments, put them onto Eleazar. The sort of sad part is, guess what? Aaron's also going to be gathered to his kin while up there. That means Aaron not only is divested of his high priesthood status, he also dies. And the people mourn their leaders for 30 days. So again, more wars. The Israelites are victorious. They lose faith again. There's some poisonous snakes that God sends into it's a kind of a push me, pull you sort of portion. There's snakes. It kind of reminded me of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Do they have to be snakes? But God saves them in the end, etc. But overall, this is a Torah portion of transition, an uber transition from slavery to these rebellious times that took place in the 40 years of desert wanderings, from faith in God and faith and trust in Moses to mistrust, to losing hope, and then back again. Kind of a rinse, repeat cycle. And as we all know, change of any kind, but deep change like this can be very, very challenging. Parashat Chukat details the deaths of 2 of the Israelites' beloved leaders, and they know that Moses is not going to be coming with them into the promised land. It foreshadows Moses' death as well. Eleazar now wears the priestly garments, and soon we see that Moses will be appointing Yehoshua, Joshua, as the next leader of the people. So here's the lesson I got from all of this. Our Torah is teaching us that leadership must be renewed. Even our most revered teachers are not, our most revered leaders are not irreplaceable. For in order for a community to flourish and to develop in ways that we can't really even imagine, space must be made to allow new leaders with new and diverse voices and ideas to step into communal leadership. And that is why we are here tonight, to see one of those transitions. I have stood where you sisterhood leaders, past and future, stand. I served on my sisterhood board, and as its president, Later, I was president of the Pacific Northwest region, district number 26. And then I had the honor of being invited to serve on the national WRJ, Women of Reformed Judaism Board, and on its executive committee, which was really something. I will always remember vividly the executive committee meeting where we took a huge leap of faith and voted to fund the Women's Torah Commentary. Sisterhood had never even imagined doing such a thing. We didn't know where we were going to come up with the money. We had no idea, yet we had a charge from Cantor Sarah Sager at the biennial that year that the women should be writing their own commentary. I just remember the look on everybody's face around the board table. We kind of were holding our collective breath, looking at each other, and then we voted yes. That's one of those moments that is seared into my mind. My very first experience of serious Torah study took place at a District 26 convention in California. And guess where that led to? So for our installation service, I'd like to invite, who knew what a musical sisterhood this is? Wow, amazing. I'd like to invite our incoming board members, Lynn, Erica, Maddie, Cheryl, Irene, Adria, and Connie, to please come forward for a special reading. It's in your booklets, but I think you can just listen to everyone because it's beautiful. And it was written by a friend of mine from WRJ board named Jan Piskovsky, who is a sisterhood member in Houston, Texas. It's a very small sisterhood world.
Getting everyone up here.
Yep.
Melissa? Is Melissa up here? Where's Melissa?
Melissa?
Okay. Okay. Remember Your Sisters from Covenant of the Soul by Jan Pokowski. Remember your sisters, the ones here before you. They laid the foundation in place. Their struggles and efforts date back through the ages. Their memories transcend time and space.
They strove for equality, protested injustice. They marched in the fight for our vote. They started a movement that grown through the nation. They made others stand up and take note.
Remember your sisters, the one here before you, had talents not unlike your own. Some styles have been different, but goals all the same, to lend support to their spiritual home.
They accomplished a lot in the time they were here. Their impact impossible to measure. If it weren't for them, there'd be no one to follow. So their memories are ones we should treasure.
Remember your sisters, the ones here before you. Just yesterday and long ago, they trust you to continue what they left in progress and hope that you will always know.
That all of your sisters have something to give you if you look for the good deeds. Don't dwell on their failures, but thrive on their goodness, and you will fill each other's needs.
Remember your sisters, the ones here before you, all hoped you'd continue their deeds. May you be like Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah as you come forward to take on the lead.
And now I'd like to ask for our service of installation for all of the incoming board members to jointly, I have some questions for y'all. Not our past president, not our past board member, just everybody on the board.
No, I need Ariel.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, perfect.
Okay. Yes.
So for everyone,
Joanne, you need to come up.
so everybody who's coming onto the board, I have some questions for you. Coming onto the board. So I'd like you to jointly affirm the words with the words we do your commitment to serve on the board of Temple Beth Sisterhood? Do you commit to giving of your time, your energy, and your talents to lead sisterhood?
We do.
Do you commit to bringing your authentic self, your patience, and your passion to this board, leading with a spirit of collaboration and mutual respect?
We do.
Do you commit to open the doors of sisterhood wide, ensuring that every woman finds a place of belonging, warmth, and acceptance within our sacred community?
We do.
Do you commit to upholding the ideals of women of Reformed Judaism and of our spiritual home, Temple Bethel?
We do.
And finally, do you commit to nurturing the lifelong friendships that form when you are a member of sisterhood?
We do.
Congratulations to all you have now been installed as the Sisterhood Board of Directors. Mazel tov.
So in the past, Marlene did a really good job of grabbing sisterhood swag to hand out at this. And I just remember going to, I think, at least 2 conferences, and she'd be out there grabbing swag. And I was just like, what for? And then about 3 months later or 6 months later, she'd be handing it out at this moment. Well, I ordered some because I wasn't at a conference to remember how to do that or to do that. And unfortunately, it takes weeks to get here. So I have little pictures of what we ordered. Congratulations, everybody.
In case you can't see the little picture, it's a WRJ little tote bag that is very wonderful.
Okay, where are we now?
Now we are right there.
Oh, okay. So we have the installation done, and I need my handout. Okay, so now we have the outgoing board, and for the outgoing board, we have Maddie, Melissa, Myra, if you can't hear me, Susie, Carol, and Carrie. And I think you two are the only ones that are here. And so what we are presenting are succulents. And succulents are a symbol of resilience. And the fact that succulents can be divided, they are also for the idea of continuing growth and prosperity in that. And so we are happy to give you succulents. Thank you so much for all you've done. Yeah. Thank you. And for Rabbi Newmark, we have a succulent as well to thank you for showing up.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Okay, I think we're at that point where I need to have a blessing. And so, Rabbi, if you could please come up, that'd be lovely. Thank you.
So Jenny has already gotten a blessing, an honor from the sisterhood as Woman of Valor. I'd like to invite her up again in honor of her 80th birthday. Yeah. So I know that you heard some of this a little bit when I offered a blessing to Maddie on her 80th birthday, but just as a reminder, 80 years is the time of strength, right? So we have an ancient text that tells us when different things happen. We have the time for learning, and we have a time for getting married, and we have a time that is a full lifetime. That's 70 years. Did you know 70 years is a full lifetime? According to the Talmud, it is. And 80 is for strength, because you have now surpassed a full life and are entering into this new stage of life that is one where you get to enjoy the blessings that have, and the challenges that have made you stronger over the years. And you get to share that strength with our community. And you have been doing that. You have really been doing that for many, many years, long before you reached this point. But I hope that with this time, this period of your life that is one of strength, that you do go from strength to strength and get to enjoy all of the blessings of people surrounding you and supporting you just as you have supported them. And come stand right over here. Yep, just right there.
Yevarechech Adonai ve'yichunek.
May God bless you and protect you.
Yael panav alaych ve'yichunek.
May God's light shine upon you, and may God's presence be lifted up to you, and may God be gracious to you.
Is Adonai panav elech v'yasem lach shalom.
May God's presence be lifted up to you, and may God grant you wholeness, contentment, joy, and most of all, peace, as together we say, Amen. Oh.
And happy birthday.
Siman tov, u'mazel tov, u'mazel tov, siman tov,
Siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov. Yehelanu, 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 u'lechol Yisrael. Yehelanu, yehelanu, u'lechol Yisrael. Yehelanu, yehelanu, u'lechol Yisrael. Yehelanu, yehelanu, u'lechol Yisrael.
Mazel tov.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
It's really wonderful to be here tonight for the Sisterhood Shabbat and my old friend Jani. Mazel tov, Jani. It's been quite a ride for you.
Longtime friend as opposed to old friend?
Not very long ago, someone asked me about the board I'm serving on and what sort of people I have working to work with. And I mentioned some of the folks who are here, and then I said, then there's Jani. Jani is an inspiration to me, and I think to everyone here. So thanks for being an inspiration, Jani. We'll go on to the announcements. There's a lot going on, folks. The thing that Sisterhood's doing here just affects so many people. They are sponsoring a TLC Soup Brigade on Monday, June 29th from 1 to 5 p.m. It's new batches of soup in June, August, October, and November. If you want to participate in this, you can donate ingredients, help prepare soup, deliver soup. Let Marlene Matola know, and you can also register on the calendar. There's also our Pride Shabbat that's coming up. Please join us on Friday, July 10th at 6:30 for a special Pride Shabbat led by Rabbi Gorbin and members of Keshet Q Havara. That's at 5:45 on Friday, July 10th. And if you can shift to what happens at the end of life, on Sunday, July 19th from 10 to 2, come to the Home of Peace Cemetery Association, help us wash our headstones. In addition to that, this year, Deb Friedman will lead a brief history chat to discuss the many veteran burials in the cemetery. Contact Deb Friedman for additional information. And if you are not getting Shabbat Shalom, please let the office know. There's even more information in there. Shabbat Shalom.
I would like to invite Bonnie and Mira up to the Bima for the Aleinu.
The Aleinu is on page 282. Am I not on? Okay, on page 282 on the bottom half, and then we skip over to 287.
Please rise and body your spirit.
Oh, please rise and body your spirit. Thank you. Aleinu l'shabeach laton hakol, lateit gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu kamishbechot hadama, shelo sam chalkenu kahem, vekor aleinu kechol hamonam. Vanachnu korim umushtachavim umodin lifnei melech malkei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu. Bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo 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 echad.
Thank you. That was beautiful. If you may now be seated, and I would like to invite Deborah up to lead us in the Mourner's Kaddish.
Hamakon Yenatkemekim, Betok Sha'ar Avele Tzion Yerushalayim. In the period of Shloshim, we have Judy Ann Wilbert and Martin Brashem, past president of Temple Bethel. And for the yard sites, Morris S. Burnett, Leon Diamond, Victoria Eisen, Margaret Eskenazi, Francis Etsekson, Harry Friedman, Emma Rivka Howell, Ken Caron, Floyd Lamkin, Leslie Landau, Abraham Levin, Joseph McCloy, Max Moises, Pasha K. Utkin, Edward Pollack, Bertha Schneider, Harry Seitz, Miriam Spiegel, Eric Stegman, James Van Vechten, Muriel Feist Winston. And now we stand with our mourners so that no one stands alone. Yid Gadal ve'yid Kamash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma Divra Hirute, Ve'amlik Malchute, Be'chayakon Uv'yomekon, Uv'kaye Dekol Bet Yisrael, Bagala Uvizman Kariv Ve'emru Amen. Yehe Shmei Rabba Mevorak Ve'alam U'almei Almaya Yitbarak Ve'yishtabak Ve'yitpa'ar Yitraman Ve'yitnaseh Ve'yithadar Ve'yithalel Ve'yithalal Shmei Dekurasha Preku Ve'ela Min Kol Birkata Ve'shirata Tush Bekata Ve'nekamata Ta'amiran be'alma ve'emru amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya ve'hayin aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'emru amen. Ose shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'emru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us all and to all Israel, and to which we say, Amen.
Thank you. That was lovely. All right, I would like to invite our rabbi and cantor up. We have a new song, and I'm really excited about it. I want you all to know that I had to write the rabbi several different ways.
Who wrote it? The rabbi who wrote it.
The rabbi who wrote it, that's correct. I
Rabbi
had to
Sandra
write
Blossom.
them emails. I even tried Instagram direct messaging to get this song. So I'm very excited. She is a black female rabbi in North Carolina. So please join us as we sing. Oh, and the words can be found in your booklet.
Page 9. And you may be seated if you would like. Ose shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom.
We're going to do that again.
Ose shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom. May the one who makes peace from heaven above, hu yaseh shalom. I am human and I am free. Watch me fly above the trees. You can hear my cry and you can hear my roar, but you can't take away my soul. Oh, say shalom, bimromav, hu yaseh shalom. Oh, say shalom, bimromav, hu yaseh shalom. May the one who makes peace from heaven above, hu yaseh shalom. Oh, shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom. Oh, shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom. I am human and I am free. Watch me fly above the trees. Hu yaseh shalom.
I'd like to invite up all of our sisterhood members. All of our sisterhood members. I know it's going to be a lot of people, and I don't have enough cups for you
Come
all,
on,
but you'll
sisters.
survive.
Come on, sisters.
You don't have to all stand so far back.
I promise you, whatever it is, it's not contagious.
Mira.
Yeah. Come on.
Where am I starting? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzah lanu b'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uratzon inhilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom tehillah lemikrae kodesh zecher letziat mitzrayim kivanu lacharta ve'otanu kidasha mikohamim Shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon himhaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat.
L'chaim.
Can I drink it?
Yeah.
Is it wine?
No. She asked if it was wine. I said no.
Oh. Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz v'tehavon.
Shabbat shalom. Erica, you have one more line.
Sorry, I'm a little hobbly today. I'm connected to you now.
Yep, you
Oh, so this concludes our service. Thank you so much. Shabbat shalom to everybody. I would specifically like to thank tonight both Leah and Rabbi Gorbin and Rabbi Newmark for coming and helping me with the service. I would also like to thank Maddie and Melissa for the beautiful oneg. Thank you all. Shabbat shalom.